Hello, Apple. I heard you guys sell iMacs because you guys make iMacs. Can you recommend me some iMacs for me to buy? Yep, we have iMacs because I'm Apple and we sell iMacs. So do you want the iMac or the iMac or the iMac? Wait, what did you say? Do you want the iMac or the iMac or the iMac? Alright, we're doing one of these videos again where I make fun of a company because they can't name products, and this time we're gonna do it with a big company, Apple. What the heck, Apple? You can't name products? So first, Apple released the MacBook Air, and then they released the MacBook Air. But after that, they released the MacBook Air. And then, okay, I think you get the pattern. For some reason, when Apple releases products, they have a tendency to name it the same exact name over and over and over and over again. Now, yes, I know you can get more specific with like the parentheses late 2016 20-something 8-inch. However, it's hard to remember and it just sounds awful. And they never even show that on their websites. They named their products like the exact same name for almost all of their products. Like the iMac, which this product thing is, it just makes it very confusing for anyone who wants to buy it. Like if you go on their website, they don't even include the year or anything of these models. Usually you have to go into like the About This Mac section to even learn what your Mac is, because it's so unspecific. And the worst thing about it is like there's no way to tell the difference because they never changed their design. Like the iMac design, it stayed the same for like 20 years. It just finally changed. So using the same name for constantly is already not a great thing to do. And those names are like the official names, but like everyone decides not to use those names. Like if you watch any review, they always have the year at the end. So it's like the reviewers are more smart than like Apple. For example, like the iPhone SE, like there's iPhone SE and there's iPhone SE. So whenever I released my parody of it, I was already confused. Like, what do I do with this parody video of the iPhone SE? Do I name it the iPhone SE? But then it could be the iPhone SE. So then I had to just do the iPhone SE too, because it's they just can't name products. But whenever they do name products, they still can't name products, because whenever they follow a pattern like in the iPhone lineup, it just goes crazy. So first you have the original iPhone, okay? So you know, maybe you know you'll do iPhone 2 for the next one. No. It's the iPhone 3G, because you know 3G's new, you know, super crazy, super cool, which doesn't really work if you're gonna name your product after the new cellular stuff. Then you're gonna be making products like every 10 years. But then they go on to the 3GS, you know, maybe like for like a, you know, a little faster version. So you know, you're kind of stuck now. You know, they skipped the 2 and they're kind of going by G's and just the, you know, the cellular stuff, 5G and stuff. So you know, then they went to 4, because you know, 3, 4, you know, maybe you just ignore the G and just act like the iPhone 2. Completely ignore the fact that there's no iPhone 2. Okay. So then you do the 4S. Okay, so you're just gonna do the phone and then the phone S. Okay, then you have the iPhone 5. iPhone 5C. What the heck? iPhone 5C? Where did that come from? I don't know. Nobody really remembers the iPhone 5C because it was actually probably the worst iPhone ever released. But anyways, after that, there's the iPhone 5S, iPhone 6, iPhone 6 Plus. You know, we're kind of following a pattern. You just release the phone, and then maybe like the next year you release the same phone again, but with like an extra letter at the end, so it sounds cooler. So you know, you have the 6 Plus, the 6S, the 6S Plus, the iPhone 7, the iPhone 7 Plus, the iPhone 8, iPhone 8 Plus. Okay, we're doing great. We are doing great. We have pluses and the S's. So the plus means the bigger phone, the S means a faster phone. After the 8 Plus would be the iPhone. iPhone X. So just randomly they decided, okay, we're gonna go Roman numerals now. We're just gonna ditch numbers, which really doesn't make sense, because a lot of people call the iPhone X the iPhone 10. So then he did the 10S, the 10X, the 10S Max, and the 10R, and all of that, which now they're using Max, which I guess, yeah, sure, but they're still using the Max for the plus size now. I don't know, they just like constantly change the stuff. And then after that, they went right back to normal. Like they can't decide if they want to go Roman numerals or not. So they just went right to the iPhone 11 Pro Max, which now they're doing Pros, I guess. And then they did the iPhone 12, and then they added the Mini. So there's like 50 lineups of iPhones now, which is very, very, very confusing. Also, when you realize the fact that the Apple Watch and the iPhone are the only two products that they've named numerically. All of their other products have the same name over and over again. You know, it's a bit crazy to have only two of your lineups like be ordered numerically, while everything else is just iMac, MacBook Pro, MacBook Pro. It's a bit crazy to do stuff like that because the person who's buying the product can't tell what each one is. And this also continues to show into their like OS and stuff. Like, I don't know what it is, but Apple's like allergic to numbers. Like, usually, you know, Windows, you could tell which, like, what's the oldest one, because you know they have Windows 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wait, no, they don't have 9. It's pretty easy to know which one is old, which one's new. And you know, if it says like Windows 97, I think it's pretty obvious that's like 1997 for old people. But for their OS, they just choose random places in California, which for that, now you need to remember like which one came first, and you have to have it like by memory, which is extremely hard to do. Like, the only thing to base it off is that if it's an animal name, then it's old. If it's a place, then it's old or new. So you can't really do anything about that. I just don't get why they don't use a number for it. But they do have a number for it, but like nobody says the number for it, and they never even market the number. So like you just have to remember like which place in California Apple chose 50th. To know what you're buying, which is why like everything like PC related with Apple and sometimes iPhone related could just be super confusing. Anyways, that's the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll be here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll be live streaming on Saturday, and yeah, bye bye.